And a cheeky roll for 14.
Oh
Unlucky.
dear, sorry buddy. There comes another roll for quite a lot. Listen properly. So we have a stable packet loss, it seems. We're holding steady. We could be seeing unpause coming soon when everyone's ready. We're going into the unpause time.
We are back in the game.
I'd really like to see a contest for Bounty Runes. I always enjoy a good level 1 contest on Bounty
And a music
Runes.
note.
There's always that one guy. Always that one guy. He just can't help himself. I'm pretty sure it was Wesley.
Alright, so I'm waiting for the game to start. 45 seconds. And we will be live. So what it looks like is it's going to be a Huskar, Spirit Breaker, and maybe Skywrath lane.
You think they might do a trial lane? That'll be a bit interesting.
Potential trial lane coming out here from Team Iron Branch, but the Bristleback, the obvious choice to tank the lane alone.
Oh, you can see they're going for that rush. They want to get that top bounty rune. They've been a bit aggressive there. They're holding it.
Runes are being contested here, but nothing coming out of Team Nando's
Bottom
here.
rune. Little bit of a fight going here between Bristleback and Omni Knight. What are they going to do? Did Omni Knight get it?
That's going to start stacking really badly for the Omni Knight. That is physical damage.
Oh,
it's
check it.
really starting to stack up. But
can you do another one?
He's running low on mana. Is he going to get another one? He's going to get one more. He's going to get
oh,
first
and he
blood.
gets the heal off.
He's going to get first blood here.
Oh, he's not going to do it.
So close on the Bristleback for first blood. 16 HP on the Omni Knight.
Very close to early first blood, although Skyroth Mage has himself in a very awkward position over there. Sorry about that. He has himself in a very awkward position. He's got Disruptor blocking him so nicely.
Disruptor's got him. They're going to
There's
get
a stun coming. First blood going to Disruptor. That block. Well done.
Great block there. And it looks like it is going to be the tri-lane in the top lane for Team Iron Branch.
First blood going to the Cheeky Nandos.
Cheeky Nandos, it looks like it is definitely going to be Morphling mid. He is eating a lot of damage from that Invoker mid. Really, really difficult as a hero with shorter attack range to really put in the hurt.
He's being very aggressive.
Backwards. His GTB pushing the Invoker backwards. But nothing really in terms of the morph ability in level 2 from GTB. So he's got to be careful about how far he's prepared to push.
Look at that range on the Invoker. He's going to really struggle in the beginning, but that was a good play. Just trying to push him back, just trying to win the lane a little bit.
The very traditional Invoker going for the Forge Spirit first.
Oh, look at GTB. He's still up there, doing so well. GTB coming. He really wants to get that blood. Oh, he had to back off, take it from the tower.
Range, but still gets the last hit on the Forge Spirit. And Invoker really, really low. Nothing really in terms of tangos for the Invoker.
Mid's got a good push up though.
Quas to try and heal it up, but the fight for bottom lane really is going to be a one-sided battle. The Bristleback will win that lane against the Omni Knight over time.
Yeah, this dual tri lane is going to be a bit cancerous in my mind. It's so difficult to play a dual tri lane.
Tri lane versus tri lane, and 2 ranged heroes and 1 melee for Team Iron Branch, and the exact same kind of composition from Team Nando's.
Skyroth Mage just slowing that Ogre Magi down, who try to pretty much do the exact same thing to the Huskars. So you got a quite an evenly matched tri lane, really.
Well, a killer piece coming down here. It looks like this.
Oh,
the charge going on here.
No,
coming in.
He cancelled the charge. Very good call.
Cancelled the charge. Just got the space up to push forward.
This is a very good bottom lane, though. Very difficult one. Omni Knight
is going to slowly start to lose that fight. As long as he gets the Soul Ring, he will push back up. But as soon as the Bristleback starts to get the spell resist and the regeneration,
it's going to be difficult.
It's going to really start favoring the Bristleback. He just needs to make sure that he's staying in XP range, the spell range for the Omni Knight is very low. So he just needs to keep in the lane, keep farming, keep doing what he's doing, and he's slowly going to start pushing forward.
Oh, look at that Invoker. Is he going to get it?
Really putting in work. The morph, keeping him alive, but he can't keep morphing forever. He's going to start doing less and less damage, down to 20 damage, but he's going now for the rune. Just to fill the bottle. So close to death.
Oh, that was very risky play. If he was caught, that would have been quite a risky one to go through.
Maybe sleeping a little bit. He did have the Sunstrike ready, but just no mana for the no mana for the Sunstrike. So no opportunity for.
Morphing. He activates the double damage and he gets the kill. Well played,
Going
GTB.
down, and he gets the Forge Spirit, extra gold, extra EXP, and all that lane time all to himself. GTB really dominating the mid lane at the moment. And another pickup coming.
Razor taken
Razor
down.
going down. But look at the health on the Bristleback. He's so ready to die.
Bristleback not doing too badly. You gotta heal
The
yourself.
attempted gank on the Omni Knight. Really the slow going down. Just too much. Kills going, but either way, no real gold advantage at the moment.
No, it's very
But
close.
the fight in middle. Oh, and Invoker takes down GTB. He's got to run that image.
He's got to run that image after him. Did he get him?
That
Image is
hitting.
chasing.
Oh, and it's the Duke. It's the great Duke from the Invoker. Well played. But that image still on his
Still on
face.
top of him, and that's
It's
it.
just the triple damage.
Well
really.
played to Invoker. He really got the Duke in there.
Yeah, but that level advantage now for Morphling. Morphling level 6 already. 18 and 9. 17 and 3 on the Invoker. But it really looks like at the moment there's no real clear advantage for either team here.
Look, no, not yet. But look at that. Look at the. Look at this Omni Knight. Look at that last hit ratio. 20-3. Doing very well at the bottom lane. But he's decided to change up a bit.
Oh, the Bristleback just needs to stay.
Bottom in a bit of trouble. There was that link you were
the damage
talking
here.
about.
That Bristle is starting to take big hits, but
Is it enough?
The Razor overcommits, and now the Spirit Breaker onto the Ogre Magi. He's starting to put in the hits there, but it's not enough.
He hasn't got
doesn't have
enough
an
mana to
ultimate.
do the charge.
No ultimate, no mana. He's got to back away here.
Unfortunately, such a close one.
Going for another charge here, across the map. Oh, but you can see the gang coming in top lane.
Let's see where this charge is going. He
Going
just
into
wants
the
to
lane.
back him off a bit. Just give him a bit of a...
Might
Oh,
come in.
nice
The Invoker
knockback
might
just
come
in
in,
time.
yeah.
The Invoker's in.
Invoker's in. It's
The
going to
Sunstrike's coming down.
Gonna
There
take him
goes the
down.
Morphly. Well played. Well done.
Great gank on the mid lane, but in the top lane, Disruptor going down as well.
Iron Branch playing so well. That Invoker coming through so nicely.
Really
Runes are up. It's 6 minute. Runes are up now.
Unfortunately for the poor Disruptor, that Huskar is a brutal counter pick. For anybody with spell damage, he's just going to start putting out more and more damage as he goes along. Even the Omni Knight struggling to deal with the Huskar at the moment.
Yeah, the more damage he takes, also the faster his attack speed. So he's just pushing out so much DPS so quickly.
Unfortunately, again, a lot hanging on the shoulders of GTB. GTB really needs to win this mid against the Invoker. He is ahead in terms of level and on gold, but really we're to look at the net worth graph there and just see what people are worth at the moment. Really, the Huskar leading
The
the net
Huskar is
graph.
definitely leading at the moment. He's doing so well.
But really GTB, when he was up ahead and far ahead in terms of gold, that's really when he shined with the OD pick. But yeah, he's not afraid of this Invoker.
Oh,
at
Huskar just
all.
getting a kill top.
Killing spree on Disruptor.
Is he gonna go? He's gonna go
He's
on the
gonna get
Ogre
another
Magi.
kill. He's gonna get another kill.
Oh,
here.
he's gonna get saved.
He might even get the Omni Knight. If the Omni Knight pushes, that attack speed is
Look
so
at that attack.
high.
Oh, and then the Omni Knight comes
great
in with
play
the
from
heal.
Omni.
Breaking the kill streak though.
That fire damage still ticking away at the Omni. It's not going to be enough to kill him.
Not enough to kill him. He had a tango, so he was able to save
Really,
himself
that
there.
early farm for the Omni Knight really saving him there. He needs that. He's got the Soul Ring. He can really put in the hurt.
Oh,
Razor, no
killing himself there by mistake.
No match for the Bristleback there. Bristleback's damage just stacking.
Stacking so good.
But you can see there, once the Warpath starts to stack up, the Razor has more and more of his damage to steal, and that's really when he's going to start hitting that Bristleback very hard.
Disruptor coming mid, just keeping the creep wave in the center of the river there.
Well, just making sure that the farm is nicely evenly spread. A lot of farming going on for both teams at the moment.
Runes are up. We hit the 8 minute mark now.
There's just a bit of a lull in the game. People really just trying to push for the levels, for the XP.
We look at
Disruptor just
Morphling
trying
just
to
doing
deny.
so well with the XP per minute. Sorry, I interrupted you. What was that?
No, the Disruptor just making sure that the XP and the gold range is just being carried on. Maybe potentially waiting for a gank with a glimpse, but just falling back.
Top,
huge
they're
top
overcommitting.
fight.
They get
And
the dire courier's down. So they get the courier, but overcommitting quite a bit. Scarlet Mage is not in a good position at the moment.
Scarlet's in a bad spot. He's
Scarlet goes down.
But the Huskar is
The
now
Huskar's-
starting to come online. Is he going to get the 2k here? The Omni Knight heal will come in.
The pushback. Oh, but in comes Morphling.
Morphling takes him.
The
Oh, the Omni
fire
goes down.
takes down. I forgot his name now. But there comes Morphling taking down.
Morphling gets the kills.
Oh man, I've just lost all my words.
Morphling
No.
cleans it up.
Yeah, Morphling cleans it up. He gets the last 2 kills. He mops it up.
This
So
Skyrath
close
is a
though,
bit
13
too
to
brave
11.
for my taste, but wisely falling back there.
Very close game though. 13-11 to Iron Branch.
A lot of action going on here. The Omni Knight obviously being down means that it's time for Bristleback to go to work, but the Razor is just taking way too much damage from these stacks.
Bristleback is just going on top of him.
He doesn't need to run. Bristle's going to get him here.
He's going to get him. He just needs to get
He
one.
just
Or
needs to chase.
there goes the Sparks. He just needs
Spines
to do
is gonna
one
get
more
him in this
spawn.
one,
There
and
we
down he
go.
goes.
Unfortunately, Razor not doing so well with these levels. He's only on level 5 versus the level 9 Bristleback. So that's a very difficult bottom lane for him.
Well, the Bristleback obviously going here for the Vanguard. He's going to buy it now. He's got the gold. And really, once with the Vanguard up, the Bristleback becomes extremely hard to kill unless you counter him. And like I said, without the Legion pick, there's nothing particularly counting the Bristleback right now, especially
Spirit
with the
Break.
Razor at level 5.
Especially with the Razor level 5. Spirit Breaker did just get a kill. He's having a hard time. He gets the charge off. So he gets away from Morphling, but what is he going to do with that? Oh, he breaks the charge. Very smart, very cautious move there.
Now the Bounty Rune worth all the gold for the team. Great job. But really, this Huskar looking to engage.
He's looking to
Consistently
engage. He couldn't do it because of that spell immunity. He might get the jump now.
No restoration for the Huskar. Interesting choice, but just choosing to max out those burning arrows just to get the harass out in the laning phase.
He wanted to get that harass as quick as possible.
Oh,
I thought our Overlord was coming to chat us. He is coming to chat us. Excuse us. What is our time frame at the moment? We still got this one and one more. No, I don't know. Maybe 6:30. I've been saying 6:30 by the way. Yeah, I have actually. Whenever we have a break, I have been saying that. But I'll keep it on top of it.
Alright, so
Overlord's
Omni goes
such
down.
a nice guy. I like him. He keeps us on our toes.
Oh, pays to be nice to the guy that pays.
Yeah,
So,
that's it.
Omni Knight going down here, instantly teleporting back into the top lane. They're obviously looking
Not
for
wasting
something
any
here.
time. 17-11 to the Iron Branch. Sorry, I interrupted you there. Yes, you wanted to say.
Well, the-
Middle's got something going down. They
That Morphling
got
is
the
in a
charge.
lot.
Morphling did get a nice wave off, so he just
Not
got
enough
out of
mana.
trouble.
There's not enough mana there for the Spirit Breaker really to do anything. And this Omni Knight's early lead that he had on the Bristleback is gone. Any advantage that the Omni Knight had early on is gone. And really this Omni being pressured here basically means that Team Nando's is starting to fall behind.
That is correct. You can see the Omni Knight just taking so much damage from the Skyroth. Can we see a jump? Oh, I almost thought we were going to see a jump coming there from Huskar. He decided not to do it though.
Stun coming in from the Ogre Magi. Really
He gets the
interesting
jump
choice.
on Ogre Magi.
Oh, the
Spell
magic
immunity
damage is
coming in.
gone. And like I said, no healing for Huskar at the moment, so he has to back away. And the
Skyroth, he's
no
been
mana.
a bit
But
risky
mega
there.
kill coming out from the Bristleback in the bottom lane. He is destroying the Razor at the moment, level 11.
At the moment, I think Razor, if you look at his level versus everyone, he's really struggling. He's not keeping up.
Oh, level 6 only and level 11 Bristleback. Now things are starting to snowball for Bristle.
Look at that, Razor, only 220 XP per minute. He's really falling behind. He's
What?
not keeping up.
Well, at the moment, the Radiant are, well, Team Iron Branch really leading in
They're
terms
really
of
leading this game. Look at that net worth. 13 minutes in, net worth of the Razor at 1,704. Someone that's supposed to be your carry.
Huskar breaking away there, gets the kill on the Razor, but
Gets
he's
the
finally
kill.
got his restore.
Got one restore in just in time.
And the Bristleback is just a big man. He's going to push right into the tower. Huge tower dive.
Huge tower dive.
Teammates miles away, nothing really coming
There
in.
comes the charge in from... There comes the strike. There comes the pounce from Huskar.
They're going to go and push for all 4 players pushing for the Omni Knight
The
as
spell
well.
immunity comes on.
And
Looks
the
like
chase
they
is gonna
might...
end.
They might take the chase. Looks like they might just go for the tower. They've got a couple of creeps with them. They can probably take this tower. Oh, there comes the glyph. Maybe not so much.
Glyph 5k gold difference now. That gold difference just slowly starting to creep in favor of Team Iron Branch. And we saw in the past games, once that gold advantage starts to stretch like that, it's just so difficult to come back.
Although I'm looking here, GTB's given quite a bit of free reign again. He's got the mid tower down. And he's been left alone, really. So this could be very risky. He goes in for the waveform.
A lot of damage coming out of the Invoker right now.
Invoker is really trying. Can the charge come in time? He does the pushback.
Huge play, but now the morph coming in.
Here comes the jump from Huskar, and then Huskar takes him down. Very well played. It was a bit of a dive from Morphling, though.
Morphling just overcommitting to the kill there, thinking he could get the uptime on the Invoker, but the great disarm from Invoker coming out from his spells there, and then just completely shutting him down.
Here's Razor. Have very interesting idea. He is
Razor ulting while in Viz, really just trying to pressure the Huskar, but Huskar's going to turn around and kill him as soon as he can see him.
The Invis stores half to go. Here comes Disruptor with the
it's all just spell damage. It's all
he jumps on him.
It's not enough.
He takes him down.
Oh.
Disruptor finishes off Huskar, but he got him down. Skyroth diving in. Going after Disruptor. Drops his ulti. Disruptor drops his ulti. But Disruptor is down. In comes Ogre Magi. There is a silence in that ulti. Going after Skyroth Mage.
I should have ran.
Oh,
that stack of those quills is just... it's just gonna be too much.
And there goes Bristleback taking down Ogre Magi.
And they're going to push now the mid tower with the 2 kills that they got. Mid completely open. Bristleback just regenerating with that Vanguard so quickly. Yeah,
we're halfway. We're almost to 16. Razor just trying to come and harass a little bit, but don't think he's going to be able to do enough damage to get anything off.
Razor already just proving that he's not effective enough. And GTB getting ganked here quite hard, but the Sunstrike from Invoker missing just as GTB waveforms out. But he's
here comes the charge. Huskar going for him.
Is gonna start stacking up.
He's stacking. He goes for another jump on him.
But it's not enough right now. But GTB is running out of agility to switch to strength. And
GTB is taken down by Huskar. Looks like... oh, there comes Skyroth Mage taking him.
Invoker ball. Eat the meatball and good night.
There's 3 from Nando's taken down. Iron Branch playing so well together at the moment.
Some great teamwork, great communication, and really just good spells, good spell timing from Team IB coming out here and just pushing Nando's into really awkward positions, and they're trying to engage way, way, way out of their tower range. And really, at this point in time, they should be falling back. 9k goal difference at 16 minutes is huge.
But look at that net worth as well. You got the Huskar, you got the Invoke on top. The only one coming close is GTB, but he's struggling. He can't carry the whole team by himself.
Team...
Nando's is struggling. There comes a charge. Sunstrike misses,
but
there goes Ogre Magi. We got a chase coming on from looking Omni Knight chasing the Skyroth Mage. Invoker saving Skyroth Spirit Breaker. There goes a charge with Spirit Breaker. He turns. He wants to fight.
You can't fight 1v3, and he's gonna pay for it with his life.
Omni Knight is taken down.
That Invoker hits really, really hard. Razor just coming in one by one. Why would they do that?
From the game where they just wrecked Bacon, Clan Bacon, who were looking very strong, to what we could call almost my style of play of Dota.
Well, basically what they're doing now is it looks like Team Nando's is they're just way too spread out for the kind of team fights that IB is taking, and IB is winning on any individual level. And quite frankly, right now, that Invoker's spell damage is going to be more than enough to deal with the Razor. And
even Skyroth Mage has enough damage. He just takes the Razor out so quickly. He silences the Razor. Invoker does a disarm, and Razor has nothing left. No answers.
Well, Skyroth is definitely putting in the hard work this game. the unsung hero for Team IB right now, putting in a ton of work. But Spirit Breaker doing Spirit Breaker things, getting glimpsed back all the way across the map, and goodbye. GTB getting saved there by the Disruptor again, but really it's just their lack of team fights. They were team fighting all of last game. In this game, everybody's on their own mission.
They're on their own mission. And if you look again at the net worth, you know, GTB's trying his best, but the Bristleback is so close. You almost got only, on the top, you almost got only Radiance players. RB very close.
Well, the big problem here is that in terms of gold, really that 11k gold difference under 20 minutes really just puts the chance of IB winning this game into the 75% range, and really just this Bristleback is just too big for these people to handle now.
He's so beefy. There comes Spirit Break with a charge on top of Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi was just in the wrong place.
Just the right click damage of that Bristleback is huge, and then on top of it he's got the spines. There's no answer coming out of Team Nandas right now.
Nothing. Razor trying to come in again. He gets charged down.
Skywrath is unstoppable.
Him. Spirit Breaker's hitting him, but is it enough?
A lot of action in the bot lane. Skywrath Mage goes down after getting a 6k. Going down to the Omni and
Omni and Morphling trying their best.
Combo there, just taking down the Skywrath Mage, but not able to pick up the Invoker.
Unfortunately not. Look at the Invoker, looking strong. Look, GTB still got a very nice last hit. He's getting the gold, but isn't enough.
Well, GTB doing GTB things, trying to carry the game on his shoulders, but really his biggest problem right now is that his Razor, his hard carry Razor friend, is not in this game yet, has yet to arrive in this game.
Look at GTB again. We keep going to him because he was so strong as OD in the previous game. Look at his his gold per minute now. You know, in the last game where it was well over 600, now he's only on 400. He's really struggling.
Well, the mistake that...
oh, here comes Meatball.
Meatball coming down.
There goes taking out the mana.
The mana's gone for Omni Knight. He's definitely
gone. There goes Invoker taking Omni Knight. He had the tornado. He had the mana leak, and he had the Meatball.
The Sunstrike across the other side of the map, but Morphling taking down both the Skywrath Mage and the Bristleback, both down, but kills being traded here all over the place. The Huskar taking down the Ogre Magi as well.
See how beefy Morphling had to make himself, that he's pushing all his agility to the other side now because he had so beefy to have to fight against the Bristleback there.
Oh, got the Lincoln Sphere, so at least he's got some counter to the Huskar ult. But really just got to get that farm going, and it's right now that 12k gold difference. It's just sitting at that and it's slowly starting to creep up.
Slowly starting to creep up. Can we just talk? Look at the ward placing. Not bad. Keeping eyes over here. Also making sure that they got a sentry with it to try and avoid the D ward going. But here's your standard ward placing as well. Just keeping eyes in this area of the map. Very well played.
All right, now it looks like Team IB doesn't need wards in place because they are hunting for kills.
There goes Razor.
Quick kill there from the Invoker. The Meatball.
GTB coming in. He wants to come in. He wants to help, but unfortunately they back. They know that GTB is strong.
And that's a bit of
There's a Lincoln Sphere.
GTB. That might be a bit too much.
You overextended.
Right, Bristleback putting in the work. Is he going to go for the goot? No.
He wanted the Disruptor, but he got pushed back.
Forced away there. Almost the Sunstrike kill there from the Invoker, but just a little bit to the left. But they're going to push the tower here. They really must. Razor down.
Rather go for the quick finish. Take the win. Take the points. And use that to your advantage in the tournament.
Only one mid tower going down there for the Radiant. Just the creeps putting in the hard work, but really just the one tower down at the moment. They're just pushing so hard in the bot lane and winning it so hard that they've just lost focus in the mid lane completely.
We kind of missed it. We were looking at mid tower, but Morphling was taken down here at bottom with Invoker and Bristleback.
Just trying to overcommit on the defense, and he's alone. Invoker's already got his Aghanims and his Blink up, so there's a lot of spells coming out of this Invoker.
Oh, he's so strong now. I don't know what the old Ogre Magi thinks he can do here.
Is really brave with the haste rune, but maybe a little bit too brave? No. There's no chase at the moment.
No chase. There's no mana really on the Invoker. There is a charge on the Ogre Magi. Here comes Bristleback, slowing him down. They can keep eyes on him. Oh, and there's Ogre Magi.
Monster kill Invoker, and really a big Invoker is the last thing you want to see in this game.
A big Invoker is so difficult to counter. your items. You need to have your BKBs up. It's going to be a difficult game.
Well, Spirit Breaker already with the Blade Mail and just hunting the whole map, doing Spirit Breaker things. Again, more charges coming in. Top fights going down in top. Huskar is really putting in the work onto GTB here. It might not be enough, but the Spirit Breaker coming in, he's going to get the full charge. And the charge cancels coming in.
I'm hoping they're going to actually try and finish it a bit.
On the glimpse is gone. Just so little health.
Maybe another 15 max.
Huskar is just, that attack speed is just brutal from Huskar. Nothing you can do about that. Just hitting so hard right now. Oh, and the Sunstrike in on the Morphling. The Morphling's got to get out of there. Now GTB's got to run. Nothing that he can do there. The buyback, forced buyback from Disruptor, just completely unnecessary.
I'm sorry, Overlord came out to chat to me. But we had some interesting play.
You're the Overlord.
I'm the Overlord. I am Overlord. Net worth. Let's look at this net worth. Oh, look at the Invoker. Look at the Huskar. Look, he's so strong. GTB keeping up with them.
It's 24
still the only
minutes.
one left.
Godlike from the Invoker. Just kills all on the Dire side. This is 46 and 19 at the moment. Just the one kill on the Huskar in the past while for Team Nando's, but just kills left and right.
Bristleback has found Morphling. What is he going to do with this? A Sunstrike comes and misses. They're keeping vision on Morphling. Is it good enough?
That
Here comes the
Morphling is
charge.
pretty fat,
There
but
goes
it's not
Morphling.
enough.
Unfortunately, even with the DD, it just wasn't strong enough. He did get Bristleback low, but it just was not enough.
Just simply too much damage coming out of those spines and the Warpath on the Bristleback. And with the Razor completely out of the game, there's no counter to Bristle right now.
There's no counter. And we look at Omni. He started out so strong, but he's fallen off so hard because of that.
It looks like he's starting to build more carry
There's a
items.
charge coming. There's
That
an
is quite
ulti.
desperate.
There's a silence. Scarlet
this-
Mage coming in.
This Omni Knight is
Yeah,
indeed
comes an ulti.
Sunstrike coming
Oh,
down.
there's a
Great
Sunstrike.
Down goes Omni Knight.
Just check at the hero levels quickly. Look at that. Omni Knight level 20.
The Invoker there, level 20.
There
Got
goes
the BKB
Ogre
and the
Magi.
Blink.
But
He's ready
once
to
again,
go.
they're going in one at a time. I don't know why. Razor, he gets hit by the
Tornado
whirlwind.
comes down.
He
And
gets
Ice
damaged,
Path
and
down,
there goes
but down he
triple
goes.
kill for the Invoker.
Invoker there going obviously for the double Forge Spirits for the push. But Tower's just dropping now. There's no tier 2
Iron
towers
Branch
left.
looking so strong. They're so farmed.
And they're
I think
smelling
they're
them.
going to go for the finish.
Smelling blood in the water. They really are pushing this tier 3 now.
GTB trying to come in. He tries to hit the Invoker. Invoker blinks so well.
Beautiful Invoker blink away, but really no follow-up from...
Silence coming on Spirit Breaker. It disrupts his ulti.
it's just tickling them right now. That Bristleback is just way too fat for those kind of things. Bristleback also with the Blade Mail, difficult to engage on it, but then the spines coming out, the turnaround for the low damage.
Bristleback is a little bit low. They don't chase the Bristleback. They push them back into their fountain.
Razor is as dead as they come, and everybody's still up for IB. 2 down for Team Nando's, and they're just pushing that bottom racks. They were pushing both lanes at the same time, and they're going to get the barracks out.
They're going to get the bottom racks. They got the mid racks. They're going to go for the bottom racks. There is a fight going on here just outside. Charging from Spirit Breaker. Ulti from Skyroth. There goes Ogre Magi. Huskar jumping in.
Oh, and the armlet play. Great.
Armlet
from him.
just in right time.
This armlet toggling is just beautiful. But the Orchid really is where the damage is coming in. Satanic Orchid combo, obviously,
Oh, so
he just
strong.
hits for so much damage and heals through
So
basically anything.
much healing coming from that Satanic as well. They ping in. They want to get the top racks.
You gotta say
They're
it's
going to
one
get that top racks. This looks GG to me.
Wow, they're going for blood. They sense the blood. They're going for the mega creeps. There's one person up. It's just the Razor.
Razor and Morphling are up
it's not
together,
gonna
but
be
they're
enough.
not going to go in.
They're just going to
Morphling,
focus the racks.
he came out and he turned around. He was like, not a chance.
And mega creeps up at the 27
Is he going to go for the jump?
mark.
Huskar went for the jump.
Huskar
Got
just
stunned.
Getting a little too brave.
Here comes
But
the Sunstrike.
huge- Oh.
Massive Sunstrike. And that's right outside
The
their fountain.
cataclysm from the Invoker just punishing everybody.
Everyone. And it was so much damage. There goes Omni Knight.
Kills under the fountain. This game is done. They're just playing with their food now.
Oh, they just having. Look at that! Look at that Bristleback, just taking damage, He's just.
But look at
hitting
the
them.
Huskar is in there getting the kills. He's going to get a kill.
Yeah,
Team
double
wipe.
kill,
It's
ultra
GG.
kill to
That's the game.
the Huskar.
Ultra kill on the Huskar, putting in the work.
RB doing so well, just coming up. There we go on the Ancients over here. That's GG.
Everybody on IB pulling on the weight, but really just the Huskar getting the farm, pushing them back. GG.
GG. There goes game
That
one
is the
to
game.
Iron Branch.
Team
Very
Iron
well
Branch.
played, Iron Branch.
Well played.
They were asking all the questions, but Nando's had none of the answers.
I think they were too busy eating, but Team Nando's just none of the team fights, just 1v1s.
Overlord's chatting to me again. Sorry. Yeah, we're going to take a 10-minute break now. We will go through a little bit of the stats starting the second game, but we're going to go into the 10-minute break.
And we'll see you in 10 minutes.
Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a quick catch. Try again. Sorry, mate. What's your back? Sorry, can I get you to stand on the right of Miles? If you're standing there.
What is that thing?
That changes the HDMI to SDI and boosts the signal so that you're straight to live mass. Also, fiber converter box. Okay. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final few hours of the Durban Gaming Expo. We're at the moment at the Rocket League little playoff, and we've got that going on the screen at the moment. I've got Niall, the organizer, sitting here, as well as Frankie, who bought one of these machines. Frankie, do you want to tell us about what's going on with this machine?
Okay, so you have we have a Mesa Graphite Gaming ATX casing with H370 motherboard with LED lighting. We have a Intel Coffee Lake Core i7 8th Gen CPU, 8 gigs DDR4 gaming memory, Asus Turbo GTX 1060 graphics card, a 128 gig M.2, and 1 terabyte of RAM in the machine.
So how does that help us? How does that help us play better?
I think that's a null question.
Okay.
How's it, guys?
Do you want to speak to us about how this machine and how this organized little event gets us into the game?
Well, okay. You said it has 16 gigs of RAM, right? Thank you. Well, basically, we keep basically a constant 120 frames per second and above. At the moment, we're running at about 230 frames per second. I don't have it on display here at the moment. I can enable the counter if you want to see. Very consistent machines, incredible graphics cards, literally zero bottleneck in terms of components. And yeah, really well overall built computers. From your low end to your high end, very decent machines for this game. Thank you.
So tell us a bit about the game you're playing and how that fits into your experience with gaming.
It's not exactly what I used to play. I used to play Call of Duty 4, 5 vs 5, normally search and destroy, planting the bomb and defending bomb sites. This is more of a shorter gameplay. Normally games are 5 minutes apiece. They're generally 3v3, 2v2, and 1v1, depending on if you have a team or not.
So this forms part of the series of games that you've hosted here during the event. Tell us about the event and what your plans are for the future.
The event, obviously it's an initial event. Our sponsors really came to the party. Thank you to Mustec bringing through all these Mesa machines powered by Asus. Very, very lovely machines, as well as TVR, Rectron, Aorus, MSI, Thermaltake, and Cougar. Thank you very much to everybody for coming through. They have helped us a lot to put everything together, and I think it's a big success. Next year will be bigger than this, and we hope to extend more with our sponsors, as well as new components on display, so the guys can have an electronic experience as well as competitive esports.
So any final message for gamers out there in KZN? What does the future hold?
Guys, the future will bring more prizes to these events as we gain more exposure to them. Support us, share us on Facebook, follow us, and we will come to you with more and more events, and we'll grow them as we see fit. Thank you very much, guys.
Anything to say to the competing guys on stage right now?
Guys, good luck. Just remember, each round counts. And if it's going horribly wrong, rather call a timeout. Get your team outside for 5 minutes, chat about it before it all goes horribly wrong and you guys end up having a problem between each other.
Okay, thanks very much, guys. Back to the studio. We're back to gaming.
Back, we are with the pick and ban phase now for Team Cheeky Nando's versus Team Iron Branch. Team Iron Branch now with the lead. Now we can see if Team IB is going to close it out 2-0, or will Cheeky Nando's do what they did last game and come back in the second map.
Sorry about that, and I am back.
So Skyrath insta-pick there from Team Iron Branch, putting in so much work for them in the last game. But the OD ban coming out again from IB, brutal.
Yeah, they just want to make sure that Nando's don't have that OD effect. Nando's really tried their best with Morphling. We can't go back and have a look at the stats of the previous game, but you could just see that Morphling really tried his best, but just couldn't do it. Look at that Bane pick. That's going to be interesting to see on the field.
Bane is a great hero in terms of shutting down hard carries, shutting down really good support players, but no Bristleback, no Huskar for IB this time.
I see they have got those banned. That is a very interesting ban. They really want to keep Iron Branch down. They don't want to see like another Bristleback or another Huskar. They even did a Bear ban. Why do you think they did that?
Well, Ursa is one of those heroes that can really start to steamroll, and you can see that IB is one of those teams that really starts to push it forward once they start to roll forward. And you don't want them having heroes that can start to steamroll like an Ursa and give them that early advantage.
Yeah, you don't want an Ursa who can maybe also have a early rush, get ages early in the game. You don't want to see that really, and I guess that makes sense why they did that. They noticed that RB is very quick to get onto steamrolling, and they want to keep those heroes away. Would you agree with that?
Well, obviously the Roshan kills is a lot of team gold, it's team EXP, and the fact that Ursa can do it relatively early on, I mean, he can solo it once he gets his items. But really, okay, the Ogre Magi pick coming out again for Cheeky Nando is really just their go-to hero in terms of any kind of composition that they're going for. And maybe not the best pick according to how much work he got in the last game.
Yeah, I would say even with the Bane, maybe they're hoping the Bane and the Ogre Magi can afford or bring a little bit of lockdown to the game, a bit of slow from the Ogre Magi with the stun, Bane with his sleep, hopefully that they can just grab on top of a hero and maybe get a good pick off. That might be what they're thinking, but they didn't have a very good time with Ogre Magi early on. I think that was mainly because they didn't lock down the Bristleback.
Really, it was just the team fights from Cheeky Nando's that were bad. They came through in drips and drabs, 1s and 2s, and really just Team Iron Branch was 4 on 5s, just no chance to win.
Now, Ventek made a good point. You know, if you're not doing well, just take a break, figure out what's wrong. I don't think Nando's wanted to do that. I think they just stuck to the 1s and 2s, and that's where they fell short, definitely. Unfortunately, in an MSSA event, you cannot do a tactical timeout. That is not allowed. But you can always just say to the team, okay, let's wait until we're all together. Let's group up here. Let's get an objective done. Our objective is group up. 1 done. Second objective, let's go and fight as a team. Let's not go in 1 by 1. And I think that's what Cheeky Nando's would need to have to do today.
I'm pretty sure that the Abaddon is going to, whoever played Huskar in the last game, really just a very aggressive, pushy kind of hero. Potentially a carry for Team IB, but we'll see what they're going to do with it.
Oh, Abaddon can be so versatile. You could get a nice carry, you could get a good, I wouldn't say initiate, but you can get like a good support out of Abaddon. You could get a guy in the front runner just trying to get people in on him, trying to soak up some of the damage. He could always be like
the Invoker ban.
Oh, the Invoker ban.
There goes the mid options. The mid options looking pretty slim for both teams right now.
Just having a look at RB at the moment, they're really talking amongst each other. They're all next to each other. They want to know, what do they ban, what do they keep, who do they pick?
Yeah, a lot of discussions from both teams, a lot of thought processes going into these bans. What is the other team going for? Really just Nando's and Iron Branch not really giving each other much room for mid picks here.
No, they are being very aggressive in their banning. They want to lock their opponents down as quick as possible.
I can imagine that the Tinker ban is coming in from Nando's again, but really nothing coming in from IB yet. They're just being very careful about what they're choosing here. And
Storm
it's
Spirit
just
ban.
the mid heroes taking the ban, getting the ban hammer in this game.
Yeah, Shadow Fiend also got banned. I mean, they're not really, they leave you no quarters. They want to keep a lockdown. Dare I say it, we might actually see a Skyroth mid.
I think it might be a mistake to let Tinker through in this game, but we'll see what Team Cheeky Nando's decides to go with.
That last game was very good on RB's part. Let's see if they can capitalize on that win, keep the momentum, and bring it through to the second game.
A Faceless Void ban. What carries is Nando's going to go for here? I can imagine that maybe a Sven or I don't know, maybe a Troll?
Possibly a Troll. They had the Troll in the game against Bacon, and it worked out well for them. They were able to use Troll to go and take Rosh. I wouldn't say early, but they were able to take it a nice decent amount, say about 20 minutes into the game. They got Rosh with Troll, so he might be on the books definitely as a core / carry, maybe position 1 or 2.
I'd be really looking just to take the 2 Ws here. They don't want to split maps with Nando's here. It's really going to come down to what they pick.
Oh, there's the Troll.
There
it is. You called it.
It's almost... Oh, the Tinker mid pick.
So Iron Branch were capitalizing on the fact that Nando's did not ban the Tinker.
Well, they'd really run out of options to ban there. I think a Faceless Void would have really destroyed Nando's chances here. But the Tinker, considering how well the Invoker was playing last game, you can imagine this Tinker being all over the map.
What I don't see on the field, and I know there's 2 heroes that they can still pick, I don't see any initiates at the moment.
Well, the stuns on Team Iron Branch is 0 right now.
Zero
there is
stuns.
slows, there's a lot of damage output, and the Abaddon just tanky as it comes, but
there is some slows.
Quite a bit of lockdown for Nando's, and not really anything from Iron Branch right now. Oh,
Viper.
the Viper pick.
We could probably see him in the mid.
That's going to be a mid pick for
that's going to be difficult for
Team
Tinker.
Cheeky Nando's. Tinker definitely against the Viper's a rough pick. I mean, Viper's just going to punish him for every kind of last hit that he goes for.
Viper's abilities, especially his corrosive skin, is going to be very difficult to handle.
Oh, that's it. I wonder what the counter is going to be here for Troll Warlord from Iron Branch. They really need to pick a counter for Troll Warlord here if they really want to close out this game.
I can see a disarm coming in. It's not an Invoker, but maybe they'll get the I can't really remember the item's name now, but
Heaven's Halberd.
Heaven's Halberd. I can see a Heaven's Halberd coming just to try and get the Troll Lord, lock him down. I don't know who they're going to put it on, but I can see that item coming in this game.
On that Abaddon, it's going to be pretty brutal. But the thing is, with Abaddon, you want to soak up as much damage as possible. So maybe just a heart on the Abaddon, but really it's this pick that's got to be something countering Troll or their next pick.
I haven't seen it today. I think it was in one of Nando's previous games. I'd love to see an axe coming out, possibly for Iron Branch. They could bring an axe in. He'll be a great initiate. They could put Heaven's Halberd on him. He'll be able to lock down that Troll. You'd have to play his cards right. He'd have to be very fast on his fingers, but I think that could be something he can do.
I think the biggest problem for both teams right now is there's just no teamfight ultimates coming out of either picks. There's just nothing in terms of teamwork coming out. But the Elder Titan, well,
you did to be corrected.
I stand corrected. There comes in the AoE stun. There comes in the AoE teamfight ultimate. If they can just keep people in place for even a few seconds.
And I don't know if the sleep is still as long as it usually is, but that sleep is long. If you get caught at that, you're going to be sitting for a long time.
Well, now it comes down to what the bans are going to be from Team Cheeky Nando's. They're going to ideally be looking to ban initiating type heroes here, but really the Abaddon's just going to go hunting in this game, I think.
Oh, they take the Lifestealer ban.
Their typical ban from Team Cheeky Nando's. They've banned Lifestealer in every game that I've seen them play, so just their typical insta ban, just leaving it for last.
Yeah, I don't think we were going to see a Lifestealer in this game anyways. It wasn't his type of game. there was no, maybe in the previous game with Spirit Breaker, you might have seen a Lifestealer come. They did ban him then, but I don't think there was any position for Lifesteal in this game. Tide Hunter is taken out by Iron Branch. I think that was a good call, limiting the team fight capabilities and the team initiate capabilities for Nando's.
Well, the problem for Cheeky Nando's right now is definitely their lack of team fight ultimates. Really, just no big ultis coming out. They've got to 1v1 basically everybody from Team Iron Branch. And if Iron Branch here goes for a really strong initiate, I think it's going to be extremely difficult for Cheeky Nando's to respond, especially if the Bane gets caught.
That Bane needs to hang back, be careful. He's going to be squishy. He needs to watch out. He doesn't want to get caught, like I said. So they're going to have to keep an eye on him. I don't know how they don't have anything to save him, if you want to call it like that. So they need to be careful, and the Bane would need to just hang back, be a true support.
Now, my worry here is that the Troll pick is a bit risky in terms of how the Razor was playing in the last game. Really, that's a lot of weight on the shoulders. Oh, the Wraith King pick. Just going for almost the never-dying approach here from Team Iron Branch. Really, but the auras from the Wraith King and just the amount of stun that they've gone for here is, wow. You've got to hope that they're going to do that as well.
Yeah, you got a couple of options. You got 2 stuns coming in at least. You've got the Elder Titan, you've got the Wraith King. So they've brought back, they almost had no stuns to come in with a silence from the Skyroth Mage. You got a slow from the Skyroth Mage. You got a slow from Abaddon and his sword, and you got the 2 stuns. So they actually have brought some back, and you got
is that a
Tinker.
Brewmaster pick? That is definitely an unexpected pick from Team Cheeky Nando's. Nova again on the hard carry for Team
Troll.
Cheeky Nando's.
GTB more than likely going mid in the Viper.
It's going to be the Viper Tinker show today, but let's have a look. I think Jizzles is going to be very aggressive with his Wraith King, and IB Fox just was putting in the work with Bristleback last game, so I think that's what really we're going to be looking at this game as well.
Do you think we're going to see a support Skyroth again? A support Skyroth with a support Elder Titan, maybe a position 4 Elder Titan?
I think that's very much what we're likely to see
or are we
here.
going to see a switch of position 4, position 3 with Abaddon Elder Titan?
I think the issue here is that it comes down to Nova this game again. Nova on Razor last game was just, he wasn't in the server. If he comes this game and plays a good, solid Troll Warlord game, I think they have a chance.
Okay, so then you might have to find that Tinker might need to take a back seat. He'll probably be a push in the beginning, but he might need to take a back seat a little bit later on.
Well, Tinker just becomes a snowball later on.
We got some technical difficulties.
What's going on? I think the big thing here for Team IB is the mobility from Tinker. Tinker's really going to be where the problem comes in for...
that split pushing is going to be difficult. Once he gets his boots of travel, if he can farm it up quick enough, he's going to be so difficult to lock down. He's going to be up and down, up and down. It's such a hard play to push down and keep on top of it. And he might even split up the heroes. We don't know. We could see that possibly.
Well, the thing is now from Team Cheeky Nando's, no kind of Rat Dota coming out of them at all. And there might be an extreme amount of Rat Dota coming out of that Tinker.
Yep, you could probably say that again. Just a quick one. No, it is spiky up and down, but we should be fine.
Yeah.
No, we should be good. No, we should be okay, I think.
As a comment,
yes.
This is your last bit of show. You will be maybe doing nice ones, but we won't need you for that.
Not Rocket League either.
No, definitely. There's no Rocket League.
I'm happy with that. I'm so tired. You can hear my voice is going.
The way you look at me.
So tired. All right, and we back. So we have a bit of packet loss. We might have another pause coming in. Yes, as I thought there was going to be the other pause coming in. We've got 53 seconds on the clock before this game starts. Iron Branch versus Cheeky Nando's with the lads. Hopefully they're not outside busy eating those Nando's. Hopefully they're inside ready to play.
Just the cheeky technical pause, guys. Game will be live.
Open the game live as quick as possible. Just a service announcement, as you want to call it. If anyone is loading, please can you download it off. It's our last game of the Dota tournament. We really like to get them and finish the prize giving. We might Commander well with time. Got the 630 cosplay up. There's going to be some prizes. I mean, they're going to be coming stage. You're going to close this all off. We'll see what they've got. There's going to be a big pool. I saw outside. It's looking really, really cool. So let's get that underway and let's get this finished as soon as possible. Get that done. And now I just want to say very much to Tech Trade, Tech, T, Rectron. Thank you so much that you guys have given us and put into the thing. Thank you for your sponsors. Thank you for the prizes. Really appreciate it for us. Thanks to the production team. This has been amazing. And thanks to Intech for organizing everything. Quick one, yeah? Mark.
Don't you just want to turn us off while we wait? Yeah.
We just now it's gone down to 0. We might see
give it another 10 seconds and then we can go.
Yeah.
5.
I think we might see. It's going up again.
What is it? Someone downloading?
I don't know if it's someone downloading, someone on the network. I don't want to alt tab just in case it comes down. Let's check. No one's on the network from our side. I don't know. You see, there's a packet loss right. We might actually get DC'd. It's not good.
There you go. Packet losses.
Mind this better and do it.
I think it's just got something, right?
Yeah, but unforgiving on
No.
and not good, right? One of my mates. So that's the comments and he just tuned me and these guys said, how do you even call that guy a friend?
Yeah, dude, he's not a friend, no. Okay, are we okay?
Well, let's give another 10 seconds. We've had a hiccup before. Let's give another 10 seconds. Always the guy in the back. Come on. Come on. We're unpausing. We're going back. Got 50 seconds on the clock. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Let's get back to the game. Oh, dude.
And we are back in the game. It looks like Team IB again on... Well, Team IB now on the Dice side. Team Cheeky Nando's on the Radiant. And a lot of contesting on the rune's going to happen here.
So,
4 people lower. Oh,
this is a bit of a risky move.
A bit too much of a rune
Titan's been
contest, maybe?
stunned. Is he going to get... Oh, he got slept.
Slep coming
Slep
in. The
coming
Bane
in.
putting in the work.
Oh, there goes
the Titan
first
going
blood.
down. First blood.
There was 4 bottom, 4 versus 3. That was too much. He didn't get his sleep going.
GTB with the opening kill is not the person you want to get that kill.
Not what they wanted. Although
3 bounty runes.
3 bounty runes going
No,
on.
only 2. Oh, IB's going to steal the second bounty rune. Both runes going either way.
That was, but unfortunately, RB gave away one of their heroes, and they only got 2 bounty runes. Not worth it, in my honest opinion. But anyways, it was well played by Nando's. They really had it going. Oh, look at this dewarding going bottom.
Oh, and the early dewarding for the Bane, trying to make the money. But the tri-lane of
Tri-lane
Destiny.
game bottom again.
The only thing with this tri-lane is there's just so much stun. But the
Will the Brewmaster do
against
okay?
the Abaddon, I've got to say, I'm not really a fond of that pick. But the Abaddon now just with mischance for days.
Yeah, he's going to have missing going on. But
Well, it's not that high. It's only level 1, remember. And this mid lane, I think it's going to be extremely difficult for Tinker to put in any work
I
here.
feel
But
sorry for Tinker because this is such a difficult mid lane.
it's going to be
That
marching army for
range.
days out of Tinker. He's gone the missile laser route. Listen, laser gives you the 100% evasion. Well, it gives you the 100% miss chance on whoever you hit it onto. So
That's correct, but it's such a difficult one. He does hit him with. He's not going to get any hits.
early
But
laser. See,
he missed on that deny. He tried to get the deny in, but he didn't get it through.
Tinker just plinking him away slowly. But GTB not scared. Not scared to get involved.
GTB still doing so well, even though he's got that missed chance coming in. He's still going well.
What's wrong?
Why do we have a pause?
Is it a-
Someone DC'd from the game,
There's a
unfortunately.
tactical pause. Well,
Technical
timeout.
pause.
Technical pause. Sorry, guys. It looks like Troll Warlord has pulled his plug out by accident. He has jumped off the planet.
Mark, we got our production team on it. They know what's going on.
Go, Mike.
So it's a technical pause, unfortunately. So that was quite a interesting start. He's reconnected. We unpause him, back to the game. Thanks for the
And
pausing.
We are back in it, boys.
Thanks for waiting. That's always a good sign, you know. Good sportsmanship. Oh, look at the denies coming in.
Oh, just so many denies coming out. But he just has to plink it away at the Tinker. Just keep him down. The denies coming out on the range creep as well. The range creep, obviously the one you really want to hit. But this bottom lane is insane.
This is difficult.
Stun coming down
Stun
on the
coming
troll.
down.
They're going for
Wraith
the
King
ogre.
is in trouble though. Wraith King gone.
Trading
Ogre
kills. Elder Titan getting the kill there, but the Wraith King going down.
gone. Let's see what how's going top.
And top lane is being dominated by Abaddon.
It is being dominated, but he's a bit low on mana at the moment, and he is trying to push the Brewmaster out. But how long can he keep that up for? Oh, well played. He does get a deny in as well, but he had no mana. How long can he keep this up for? He used his mango already.
IB
He
Fox
puts his shield
is
on.
going a bit low here. This might be a little bit too brave. No, just pushing the the Brewmaster back here. The troll waller trying to get farming, but he's
King
just
gets the stun on. Here comes the sleep.
the tower diving here is just huge.
It's
But
massive.
Bane earning his pay. Bane is earning his pay right now.
They now change targets. They're trying to get the Elder
Trying to
Titan out.
focus the ET down, but this
Wraith
Wraith
King's
King
in a bit
is
of trouble.
so far out of position.
He does get a stun off, but he's
Nothing he
so
can do
far
here.
out. He gets stunned as well.
But he's
There's
behind the
a sleep
tower.
coming in. He's in so much trouble. What's he going to do here?
Skywrath just plicking away at everybody, but it's just not
Oh,
enough.
there goes Ogre down,
Ogre
but they're
goes
going to
down,
trade.
but
They're going to trade.
the Wrath King is still alive.
He doesn't
Bane
get a
gets
stun.
him, but
Yeah,
Bane is
gets
just...
him.
Bane is
He's
gonna
in trouble.
cost.
He's stuck.
Bane is
Here comes the
costed.
stun. There goes Bane down.
KS down.
Wraith King also looking so low in HP.
And everybody gets
Here
away.
Here
Everybody
comes
but the Wraith
retreat.
King gets away. And the Ogre Magi with a quick teleport, he's trying to get the kills here, but is he even... Nope.
There's no mana either way. Here comes a block.
Nope.
Wraith King making sure he doesn't
Too
get
far.
anywhere.
On the Wraith King
nice
crits.
crits.
Oh, and that crit brutal on the Ogre Magi there.
Have a look
Gonna
at what's
shrine
happening
up
mid.
here. It looks like Team IB looking to shrine, but
GTB
no
is
shrine
looking
used.
so strong at the moment. Look at that. We're coming on the fourth minute. Ruins are up.
Oh,
The
GTB
range
just
on that
dominating.
Viper is just so difficult to play against. I feel sorry for this Tinker at the moment.
Strong counter pick from Team Cheeky Nando's, but Tinker's now.
Oh,
Tinker's,
he's diving.
Tinker might go down here. Oh no, the laser comes out.
Laser
He's
comes out, but he's got the DOT. He's very close.
Forced backwards, but
Probably going to have to use that, or he uses his healing salve.
it drops the talisman. Very, very good play from the mid there. But IB Fox here, he's definitely winning this lane, but it's not too bad here for the Brewmaster. Brewmaster's
it's
very even, but
Look
the
at that.
denies, it's the denies where the Brewmaster is winning at the moment.
He is winning on the denies. Another mango used just to keep that mana up by RB Fox. He wants to keep in this game. He doesn't want to leave this lane anytime soon.
Well, slight gold advantage here for the Radiant, but nothing really to go
There comes a
home
bit of
about.
a stun.
12 denies
Slowed.
in mid. 12 denies. That's going to hurt the Tinker.
Tinker is falling behind quite a bit. You look at the difference in levels. Tinker's only just reaching level 5, whereas
He's
level 6 on the Viper.
The Viper's going to start pushing that Tinker down.
Oh,
But the Troll is going to pay
Troll's
for
in
it.
trouble.
The Troll is going to pay for being a bit,
He
too
had a
aggressive
healing
here.
salve, so he's okay. But
Stuns
it
are
looks
gonna
like they've
come
got
out.
the
Oh,
they've
the Bane
got the Bane,
sacrifice.
and look at that crit just in time to get that Bane. Silence on the Troll, slow, but they're just not close enough to get another stun off.
It's just the pressure from the Skywrath is just brutal. Every time somebody pops like a healing salve or a potion, it's just instantly cancelled.
Yeah, but we're not looking at, this is still a very close game in the beginning, less than 1k ahead. We're almost up on 6 minutes, so the Ruins are going to be up in 5 seconds now. Still very close game. Anyone's game, really.
It's just a bit of nobody really overcommitting. This brawl in bottom lane is really where the game is
This
happening.
is where the
at
game's
moment.
happening. Look at that silence. Look at that stun. That crit coming from Wraith King. So lucky. There's a sleep coming on Skyroth Mage.
They might want to go on Skyroth here, but they decide not to. Just
Very well played.
Working
You
away.
had both Elder Titan and Wraith King available to do damage. They have caught the troll. Isn't enough to take him down. They're so close.
oh, and they've tower dived. It's
they
maybe a
tower
little bit
dive.
too
Now
brave.
they're in trouble.
Maybe
now they're
it's
in
a little
trouble.
too brave. Oh, there's a lot of damage coming down, but the Wraith King's going to get away.
Wraith King
No,
doesn't get away,
Wraith King
unfortunately.
is
Elder Titan's
down.
in
ET
trouble.
is going to go down here, but
He gets stunned. He's asleep. Does he? He's asleep. Does he have a stun available? I don't think he does. He's going to come out and he's going to get... He's going to try TP. Not quick enough.
but the
Skyroth Mage is
Troll
not
Warlord still goes down to the Skyroth. Skyroth hunting Troll
Oh, he
on
hunts him
purpose.
all the way down. He wanted the troll. They want to keep the troll... they don't want to feed the troll, as it says. Don't feed the troll.
Well, the thing is that the battle for top lane is not being won by anyone. Even relatively even last hits and denies. The shrine being used just for one person, though.
Mid is a very interesting one. I think that's Tinker gone.
Tinker's
that
gone.
DOT is just so strong.
Tinker's gone, and a GTB putting in the work here.
GTB is working very well. Look at that. Look at those last hits from GTB.
18 denies. 18 denies. That Tinker is getting nothing.
RB is in a lot of trouble at the moment. Look at that. Look at that XP per minute for GTB.
Well, the Brewmaster pick turning out to be
Sleep
really,
on
really good
Skyroth
here.
Mage. Sleep's taken off.
Stun coming in for Elder Titan is
Big
good.
stun.
Oh, and they're
Triple
definitely
hit.
going to get the kill
They're
here on
gonna get the
Ogre
Ogre.
matchup. But will
Ogre's
they get
down.
the Troll as well?
I don't think they're
going
gonna
to
get the
be
Troll.
a little bit aggressive here. But the Bane coming in. The Bane coming in, putting in
Is
the
he going to
Lord's
get the
work.
stun? He gets a stun on the Bane. Is he
Stun on
enough?
the
They got
Bane.
another stun.
Double stun's going to come in. Bane's definitely gone
Bane
here.
sleeps himself. Well played.
Oh, the Bane is just juking like a
He's
master.
juked him so well.
But the Troll also taking a lot of damage onto the Skyrath. Skyrath now
Skyrath, he
really
catches
low,
the
but the
Bane.
Bane.
There
The
we
Bane
go.
just,
Bane's
the
done.
jukes, it wasn't enough. There was just not enough space on the map to
They
hide from
trading
that.
the kills. It's like 1-for-1, so close.
Oh, this
Oh,
Troll is in a
there's
bad
the
position.
sleep.
That sleep might
He
do
just
it.
needs one more hit, possibly a crit. Is he going to get it? He's going for him. He wants him.
The Wraith King is
Wraith King should
just
probably-
committing to
Yeah,
these
oh,
kills
the
right now.
jukes
Oh, and he
wasn't in
gets
his
it.
favor, unfortunately. Here comes the Viper. Wraith King, such
Wraith
a bad
King is
position.
dead.
He's dead. Unfortunately, he just went too deep in. He really wants that Troll, though.
GTB is dominating. Troll dead. Wraith King dead. But
This
now,
is interesting. It looks like they're leaving the Abaddon. This is not really good. They're going to let him farm a little bit. That might be a bit of a risky call.
while the Brewmaster is still in the lead in terms of him and the Abaddon, he's shut the Abaddon down in lane, and really it's come down to
look at that
Tinker
lump
now
sum.
in top lane, just trying to shut the Brewmaster down for a bit and try and get some form. Very good lane positioning now from IB, changing things up and
That's
switching
true.
things.
Here comes a sleep on the Ogre.
Oh,
Here
that-
comes Troll. Troll's really wanting ET, but
That
Ogre's
Ogre's
going
gonna
down.
go down. That Troll
They-
is going to... Oh, that Troll is just out of position. He needs to move. He needs to move
There comes
now.
a sleep.
Sleep is going to come in. The stun is going to come in from
How
the,
long is
Wraith
that
King.
sleep? We're just talking about how long that sleep is. ET was taken
Oh,
down.
the stun
and there
goes
the
in.
stun.
Down he goes.
They did trade 2-1 there. They lost the ET to get the Troll, but they got the Ogre with
Well, they
them.
had the slight lead in kills, but even the lead in kills has gone away.
No, it's gone away. They've evened out 11-11. We're going on to the 10th minute.
But you can see now the Tinker forced back into the top lane. Tinker forced into the top lane just by great play from GTB on the Viper.
Oh, yeah, the Viper's playing so well. Look at that. Net worth Viper. Look at his items.
And he is just picking away.
There comes the... Oh,
He
he's
is
not
just
attacking.
picking
He's
away.
waiting for the cooldown on the ulti from Abaddon. He's
Abaddon
going for
is gonna go
Abaddon.
down.
Abaddon's going down. Unfortunately, well played from... Abaddon's asking all the right questions. Where was the team? Why weren't they there quicker?
Silence is coming in. The spell's coming in.
Spell
Is it
might
gonna
not be
enough?
strong enough.
I don't
There
think
comes
it's
a stun.
enough.
There goes a spell. There we go. They take down GTB. But at what risk?
Well, everybody comes away. No lane changes from anybody on
They
team.
got the Tinker, though. They had a gank on Tinker. It was Bane and it was Brewmaster using his ulti to take down Tinker top lane.
Well, you got to ask if it was worth it. Tinker not really doing anything this game so far, but the GTB is really putting in the work for for Team Nando's here. And really, the problem with this is if you keep trading GTB for somebody else, it's going to hurt you in the long run.
It's going to hurt in the long run. I got a message coming through. I got a phone call coming through. Yes, Master. But am I allowed to say? The Force is going to be strong with us later. I'm trying to think of any other puns I can use for Star Wars, but what I understand, we're going to have a Jedi come in for the cosplay. I'm really keen to see how his lightsaber looks. Not that lightsaber. I mean, I'm just going to shut up right now.
That was the worst. That was the worst. I'm not going to pretend like it wasn't the worst. Okay, boys, back to the Dota.
I'm glad I made everyone laugh, though. That's my joke for the night. I'm done.
Well, a lot of action coming down here.
Skyroth Mage just out of position. ET not there time. He might need to back off.
Bane punished.
ET's got... Oh, there comes a stun. Ogre's going deep.
Ogre,
there comes a big stun.
This
stun, but not enough damage coming up from the ET.
But the Wraith King coming in.
He wants blood.
He's really going for the Brewmaster here because...
Brewmaster...
he's going to go down, but... He's going to go down. He's going to go down, but he's going to get the kills when he comes back up.
He might get a double kill
as well.
Oh, no, he's not. Look at that double stun.
He's got to be careful here not to overcommit. Just nothing he can do about it right now.
He's got to be careful.
Ogre just running and Wraith King just not got the legs.
He doesn't have the legs. He's trying his best. Ogre's going to probably pop the shrine. Is it? No, that was a bad... He's in a bad position.
This is a huge misplay from Wraith King.
He overcommitted. And comes Bane.
And down he goes.
Bad call. He overcommitted too much.
Down he goes. The Brewmaster really the difference between the two teams right now.
That's it, 100%. And if you look, Tinker's not doing well at all. Look how far down he is. He's really doing his best, but he's actually falling behind. Abaddon's also falling behind in net worth. We're now at the 13-minute mark, and this isn't looking good for RB.
Well, it's a lot more even than the last game, that's for sure. I wouldn't really put the game into anybody's hands right now, but they really need to shut down that Brewmaster.
They really do. I do feel I would like to see a bit more of a split push from the Tinker. I think he's doing a bit more farming, which might not be in the best interest of this game. He might actually need to do a bit more of a split push to try and get out of their territory, RB's territory.
Oh, but look at this. This is just Tinker things. I mean, he's getting farm on everything.
Oh, look at that stun bottom.
Huge fight going down in bottom. Abaddon taking down the Ogre Magi. GTB taking down the Wraith King.
Bottom tower has fallen. Tier 1 bottom tower is gone.
GTB with the TP, but the top lane for IB is just getting wrecked. This Tier 1 tower is gone. They're pressuring the Tier 2 tower thanks to the Brewmaster. So really they...
And no defense. You can see them asking the question, where's the defense for top? No one came to help Wraith King top to try and defend the top tower.
Top tower just going for free at this point. And really what the problem is this Brewmaster is just getting free reign on that top lane.
Brewmaster's the one to look out for. He's already got his blink. He had his blink quite a while ago. I think it was in like the 9th minute he bought his blink. So he's looking so strong already.
Oh, he's really now just looking either for an Aghanims or some kind. If he's going for a carry, a more carry building item. But there's a huge gang coming out in middle onto the Brewmaster.
Brewmaster's getting ganked.
He might go down here, but they're not chasing. They're not forcing
chasing,
the issue.
I'm getting another phone call. I'm sorry to interrupt. Okay, well okay. I shouldn't assume anyone's gender. I'm going to leave it at that. Sorry, I'm just so invested in this game. This game is so close. The kills are even, but Nando's definitely got the upper hand. If you can look at that gold, there's extra 3k gold. Abaddon
fighting this GTB fight
this is quite a
not be the best idea, but just fighting him on this.
Ulti's been sent down from ET. Is it enough? No, it was.
They really need to kill GTB.
They need to get him here, or
down he goes.
GTB. But it was a good trade. I think ET is one of their supports, so it was a good trade in the end. But it was a cost.
Well, they've got to be looking to trade ET as opposed to the Wrath King. Wrath King's being very aggressive this game, and he's just costing at the moment.
That's true, but Abaddon was the one that was also right in there. Right in front of Viper's face, and he was stuck in Viper's ability that took his passive away, so he needed to actually get out of that.
Oh, but Tinker's now coming online in a huge way. Tinker's just being Tinker things. And he's starting to TP around the map. He's starting to put in the pressure with the marching
That's what
army.
we want to see. We want
And
to
it's
see him
just
coming
gonna
in,
be
split
everywhere.
pushing, making it difficult for Nando's to contain, really.
Well, all the lanes are going to start pushing out now for Team IB. And really just the Tinker going back from just struggling in mid to just pushing through, getting his items, working on what he needed,
Yeah,
and
comes
just
Tinker trying to help.
focusing.
Trying to help mid, just trying to harass, get the lanes pushed.
So much army
So
coming
much
out.
going. Look at top over here.
Oh, and the Bane goes down.
The Bane goes down. He
and-
had sleep. Skyroth
Oh,
Maze
Skyroth going
with
down
that
the blink, really
blink.
coming in handy for the Brewmaster.
Yep. That was good play. They did do a trade. Support for support.
Well, support for support is good, but what's going on here in middle? GTB really trying to get aggressive here on
he's-
Wraith King.
Yeah, he's very aggressive, but he's not
Wraith
having.
King's
Wraith
gonna
King
go
is going to
down.
go down.
Ulti
Here comes
down.
a Baden.
Oh, GTB is going to be traded here
He's
for the
going to be
Wrath
traded
King.
for the Wrath King.
Is
That
he?
was a
Oh.
worth trade. I think that was worth it because, Wraith King, level-wise, it was worth more money.
No, for sure. And really, like, the Abaddon's starting to slowly come online here for Team IB. When Abaddon comes online later in the game, it's going to be very difficult to kill him.
He's got his Vanguard. He's getting some extra HP. He needs to become a bit more beefier, though. I'd like to see him get a bit more beefy in this.
Oh, the ET trying to do some work there in middle. The Viper's still down. GTB still down, but lots of action across the map right now.
We're 17 minutes in. Let's look at the net worth. Still Viper leading net worth. It's still Radiant leading the net worth, really. They got so much above the die at the moment. RB's in a bit of trouble. Look at that. They brought it down from 3K to 2K ahead, but RB's still in a bit of trouble.
Oh, the Brewmasters are really still the difference here. You got to wonder what kind of items Brewmaster is going to go for here. You got to say, what is he going to start with? Is he going to go for the early heart, or his item choices is going to make a big difference.
That will make the game, I think. If he goes for early hearts, he's going to be very difficult to kill. But there's other options that he has to be able to get beefy enough to handle the Abaddon, to handle the Skyroth Mage, and to handle the Wraith King. I'm more interested to see what Wraith King does, which items he decides to go for.
Wrath King there, it looks like he's going for the Deso, but just a mix of items at the moment.
Yeah, you can't really tell what he's got because there's so much going on. Something's happening mid. Someone's chasing someone.
Ogre Magi
getting a bit aggressive.
Onto Elder Titan.
Unfortunately, Elder Titan does miss the stun, but Ogre Magi just really almost not tower diving, just almost diving him head on.
Ogre Magi here looking for the force staff, looking for the engage, looking to push players out of position, but GTB doing GTB things, and it looks like the teams are content with going to just go back to farm. But look, a gank going up in top. Skyrath on Bane. Skyrath is going to win that one very often. But the comeback here from Troll Warlord onto the Tinker. The Tinker might not go down.
Tinker
gets the Troll Warlord.
Now, this ability, putting the laser to the face at 100% miss is just so
Another hero
difficult.
coming in here, Brewmaster in top.
Oh,
it
look
looks
at
like
this.
the Wraith King is being targeted by GTB here. GTB
is like
focusing
not
him
happy
down.
with the Wraith King for some reason. I don't know what Wraith King did to him, but he's not happy. Here
a
comes it.
lot of magic damage coming down into GTB. They're going to take
It's
him
enough.
down here.
Another
And Tinker
trade.
needs to run. Is that TP going to come
He
in
gets
time?
the TP just in time. And
Survival. He's got the blink up. He's got the TP boots up. That Tinker is now going to become a serious problem.
He just needs to do that balancing, go into lane, drop his sentries, get out of lane, and just keep doing that a couple of times, and he'll really make it difficult.
And you can just see his player icon all across the minimap right now. He is everywhere. He's farming the creeps. He's farming the creeps in lane. He's farming the neutrals. He's just putting in so much work, and it's just doing Tinker things, really.
He's just doing what he needs to do. He's getting some good creep stacks as well, so he's really playing well. Just look at the wards. They're making sure that they keep themselves covered. They want to see what's coming. They don't want to get caught off guard.
Well, the support's putting in the work. A lot of creep stacks getting put in place. A lot of wards in the correct positions. And really just somebody getting caught off guard there. IB Fox taking down Troll Warlord. Troll Warlord going in just a little bit too deep and just getting absolutely punished for it. And Ogre Magi also out of position. There's a lot of players for Team Nando's out of position.
There's no stun except the stun that Ogre Magi uses. He is down to half HP. He tries to dupe, but he goes the wrong way.
These team fights are going to start coming in.
Brewmaster and Bane are in trouble. Silence on the Brewmaster. Can't use his blink. He's in the stun.
Oh, the great split there from Brewmaster, but is it going to be enough?
They do.
He's going to focus down the Elder Titan.
Get
but
the Elder Titan,
he
but
might
how
have
long is
stayed
it?
a little bit too long. The only fast illusion from Brewmaster is down. The fire elemental's
They
down.
are going to chase him. They are going to tower dive him. They really want to get this Brewmaster.
He's going to switch any second now, and he's gone for the blink, the quick blink.
Oh, look
But
at
it's not
that.
enough.
There's
The
a
chase
stun
down
coming.
is
Do they get him
huge.
before? He's going to pop it. He gets under the fountain. They're going to have to pull back.
Oh, they've switched
Troll has
now.
come in.
Troll has gotten the kill onto
Bane is
Skywrath,
back. I
but
think-
Tinker's going to blink. Tinker is in the game now.
They too deep. This is a risky play. They very
Oh, this
deep in.
positioning is it's just brave. It's brave. You got to be brave.
I don't even know what to say. There's so much going on. They're so deep in. Here comes Tinker again with the blink.
Just so much damage coming in from the
Sleep
missiles
on the
right
Wraith
now.
King.
No, sleep onto the Tinker. Tinker's in deep. Tinker's in a lot
He's
of trouble
very-
here.
he's in
Tinker
trouble.
is going to go down here. And the Wraith King is going to take down the Bane, but really not enough. Slowly starting to creep away into a small lead here is on the kill front is Team IB. Team IB really looking for the kills, but the GTB just pushing the whole bottom lane.
I didn't even see that happening. You had that covered. That was amazing. Look at that. GTB just doing all the work here. He got 2 towers bottom lane, first tier and second tier.
The big problem now for GTB, no big team fight ulti, no OD ult, and really just he can focus down 1 or 2 maybe, but if they can shut him down with the spell damage like they've been doing,
He will be in trouble. But look at this range. He's got Park now. Sorry, he's got Lance. He's probably going to go for the Park. He's getting so farmed. He's already got 11,000 net worth.
well, Mjolnir Pike is going to be extremely strong for GTB, and just that Maelstrom adding so much damage to what he's doing already, but then when it goes to the Mjolnir, it's really going to just add to his farm, and he's going to start farming out of control.
I agree with you. I'm interested to see in the levels. Look at that. GTB still leading.
Oh, you can see now the Rod of Atos on the Skywrath
He wants to lock someone down. He wants to drop his ulti on them.
Well,
100%.
it's just-
I think that would probably be the Viper that would be targeted.
Great. Exactly, and it's a great way for Elder Titan to 100% land one of his stuns, and really that's what you're looking to do here.
Don't really know what's going on in the map. It's very difficult to understand the play. Not too sure if they've got the same objective in mind. It looks like a lot of farming going on rather than trying to take towers.
Just a lot of action just across the map right now, and Tinker just doing Tinker things. He's keeping all of the tier 2 towers except for that bottom lane. As long as Tinker is up, it's almost impossible for Team Cheeky Nando's to get anywhere near one of these towers, these tier 2 towers.
Yeah, I can see, look, Tinker's doing what he needs to do. He's coming in, he's ulting, he's going out, he's going to ulti again, and he's going to leave again. That's his job.
Well,
He's
you
doing
can
it very
see
well.
now he's going either for an... looks like he's going here for an Aghanims. But no Dagon out of the Tinker, but yeah, definitely a Dagon being built somewhere. On a Tinker. Please, Tinker, build a Dagon. Please.
He's asking so nicely. Come on.
I don't think I'm going to get my wish. The really big push down here in bottom lane. No response here. They're pushing this bottom lane. All the work that
RB all by
GTB has done
themselves.
is just getting wrecked right
They
now.
were just making sure there's no one in the bushes over here. He ultis, no one home, so it's a bit of a waste. Ulti's
Massive
gone.
ulti usage, but just nobody home.
They've
The
already
tower
used-
is definitely going to go here.
They've used their glyph, so they can't use anything else. But there's no one else anywhere else.
Oh,
There
the
is a
big fight
fight
going
going
up
over
above
here.
here.
Troll just gets away.
Troll gets absolutely
Bane
smashed.
is not
Bane
going to
is gonna
make
go
it
down
out.
here, but is the Brewmaster going to get a 2K?
Skyroth is taking some heavy damage. They silenced the
much
Viper.
damage.
Brewmaster is ulti. They're going to get the ET, it seems.
ET
He's
is
trying to
running,
get away.
but the fire
There comes a stun from the
fire is gone, but the
Brewmaster.
stun is down.
Skyroth, Wraith King coming
Wraith
in.
King is here to pick a fight, and he's going to win it. The blink is going to come out of the Brewmaster instantly.
They're
There it
watching
is.
the TP coming in. Here comes Troll Warlord. He invises. He comes out. He takes Skyroth Mage.
But
Viper's coming
you got to
back.
feel like Team IB is really overcommitting
There's
here.
a
but
stun going in. They take
and down he
GTB.
goes. Mega kill for Fox. Huge kills coming out.
They're going to carry on going for the push here, bottom lane.
Yeah, really now the Abaddon online, the
Four
Crimson
down.
Guard, and the Blade Mail You do not want to hit that thing.
There was 4 down. They don't have anyone able. Bane's not going to be able to help with that bottom lane. Bane is stuck.
Very, very good itemization there from the Wraith King, getting the blade mail to shut the aggression from the Viper down.
No, 100%. But you can see they've done it across the board. Even the Wraith King's got blade mail. They just want to make sure that the Viper, even with these Dragon Lance, even with the Hurricane Park on the way, that they can't really do anything. They're really going to try and push for the racks.
Is going to be brutal.
They want to get bottom racks.
There's no
they
commit.
do get the bottom racks. In comes Brewmaster, but Brewmaster's stunned.
That is brutal.
And
double
Brewmaster's
blade
taken
mail.
out.
Double blade mail eats that Brewmaster alive.
Ogre's going to try and get onto Abaddon. Abaddon's ulti's popped.
Well,
No damage to Abaddon.
You can
it's a
see-
bit risky.
You can see IB's plan here was to just tank up their 2 front runners and just blade mail the hell out of everybody. And here it comes. That blade mail is just so brutal, running through way more damage onto GTB there than anybody else.
Are we going to see the Rod at Atos? Are we going to see Ulti? Ulti's dropped, but it's dropped onto Troll Warlord.
Troll survives, but only just.
Only just. But that was a good trade. 1 for 3. There's a lot of low-level heroes. I think we're going to have to see Tinker get out of here.
This is really Tinker when he's fully online.
He
The
takes
spells are
out
coming
Troll.
out thick and fast. Is there a Dagon going to happen on Tinker? No, it's the Aghanims.
He went for the Aghanims. Good call, though, just to get a better ulti on him.
Just with that reload, it's really so difficult to shut them down.
They're going to come for the mid. It looks like they're going to push the racks. Cheeky Nando started so strong, but look at this. Let's see if there's a change in the net worth. Tinker on top of net worth. Such a big change so quickly.
The double
ET
blade
in
mail just
trouble.
putting in so much work now for...
Skyroth Mage in trouble. He's got his ultis. He's going to come back up. But
the
there's
Wraith
2
King is
ultis on
definitely
it.
going to go down
trouble.
here.
He's going to try TP. Not
TP,
quick enough.
no time. Nice try. But really now what's happening is the blink on the Wraith King, the double blade mail on Team Iron Branch is just so brutal. You can't attack them for a huge amount of time, and really those 2 heroes can thrive off that kind of space.
It really leaves Cheeky Nando's in a serious and dangerous position. Troll Warlord getting onto Skyroth Mage. Skyroth Mage ulting
Skyrath
him.
Mage,
Takes him
brutal
down.
Brutal damage, but pays with it for his life.
He pays with it. If he can get the
missiles coming
missiles,
out?
are they coming?
No
If
missiles
he-
coming
oh,
out,
no
but Tinker's
missiles.
just everywhere right now.
He's everywhere and he's nowhere. He's
Abaddon
just
ultimate up,
everywhere.
blade mail up, going to Roshan. Is he going to go into the Rosh pit here? No, he's just the Duke.
He's just trying
Tinker
to
is back in the action. He's going to get a kill,
There
TP
goes.
back out, and back he
Abaddon
comes.
gets Ogre Magi. Here comes the ulti. He just
Ooh,
misses
huge ulti
Bane.
from ET. But Viper's just getting shut down from the spell damage. There's nothing he can do.
There's nothing he can do. He actually needed to build something to be able to handle. Maybe a BKB would have helped him in this game. I'm not too sure if that would have been enough, though.
Oh, you would really hope that somebody like the Brewmaster or the Ogre Magi will build a pipe, but it's just so much damage coming out right now.
Brewmaster's got his blade mails, got the blink, but he decides to go for Radiance. That was a bold move. He had to save a lot of gold for that. He could have maybe gone for a heart rather, something that would give him survivability.
Well, we were looking at the heart buy earlier on. The early heart would have just made him so fat and hard to kill. He could have done just about anything. But now, when he blinks in and stomps on the double blade mail, he's basically dead.
He's taking so much damage from that. Look at that net worth. Tinker coming in so fast, you know. He was so far behind. He just in no time, just had to get his TP boots, had to get his Aghanims, and now he's so far ahead on
blink TP boots, really just what a Tinker needs.
ET's too far out.
just
Troll comes
massively
in.
out of
He uses
position.
Jules, but
Yeah,
Not
deciding
enough.
not to engage here is Team Iron Branch. The Tinker just putting on the work everywhere on the map, and he's going to go now down to the bottom lane. He's going to try and engage this Brewmaster, but Brewmaster with that damage is just not enough.
he's trying to work on the Brewmaster, but Brewmaster decides it's time to get out. He's going to go back home.
And again, it seems like Team Nando's with no answer to at least one hero on the Team Iron Branch side.
The one thing I can say, I would love to see Team Iron Branch actually just change it up a bit, move towards... Oh, look at that ulti from Troll Warlord.
And a second that blade
There
mail comes up,
is the
Troll has
ulti
to
coming
change.
in, hits Troll
Huge
Warlord,
damage.
takes half of his HP.
GTB takes down Skyrath, but I think
Ah,
that is
we're
one
gonna
very
win.
dead Abaddon.
Well,
Oh wow,
Troll,
they've healed him back to full, but it's not
but
going to be
not
enough.
enough. 4 versus 1. Unfortunately, he couldn't stand the whole time.
Finally, we're trying to see teams. Nando's here, cheeky Nando's, trying to get some team fights in, fighting together for a change.
I see that, they're not going one by one like they were originally. Unfortunately, I think RB has forgotten what the objective is. Go in, try and get a racks, move on, maybe get a pick-off if you can. There's no objective at the moment. They're just trying to get kills, trying to get pick-offs only.
Well, if you're looking at the lanes at the moment, bottom lane pushed up for Team IB, but really both the other lanes are pretty neutral at the moment. Top lane getting pushed a little bit, but immediately the Tinker on it.
Tinker is everywhere and nowhere at the same time, as I said before. Something's going on. There's a lot of pinging going on.
Our Team IB just sticking to the basics, getting in a lot of farm, just protecting their towers, just trying to keep the basics going.
This
and
might
the
be the
bottom
change
lane,
in the game. There goes Roshan.
Roshan goes down to
GTB
GTB.
gets the ages. This might be just the game changer that Team Nanas wanted.
But Tinker gets the kill onto the Ogre Magi, and a very quick kill at that. That bottom lane is just getting constantly pushed.
I wonder if we're going to see a Dagon coming. He's got Scythe. Maybe a Dagon later on.
Well, the Scythe of Vice and the Aghanims is really all you need on a Tinker. Once you've got your Blink and you've got your TP boots, it really makes him difficult because he's got the reload. He reloads that Scythe of Vice. He can shut you down twice and hit you with full spell range.
I would like to see maybe the Brewmaster maybe look at getting these next item as a harder terrace. That might be the best way to go now, just to tank up a bit more.
I'm sure that he's definitely on his Christmas wish list, but just now in the mid lane, Bane just putting in the work, doing Bane things, doing the support thing, but really just putting in the work.
Not much going on. There seems to be a bit of commotion over the map. They're not sure what they want to do. Maybe, like I said, they don't have a goal in mind. They want to win, but they're not too sure how they're going to do it yet.
You can see Team IB is completely caught up, pushing the Brewmaster down there, level 23 for both the Tinker and the Abaddon. Abaddon coming online completely now, and really it's just about the team fights that's going to see who wins.
Who wins, that's correct. Look at the items on that ET though. He's got Yules, he's got Mana Boots. I could probably see him going for Gleaves later on, maybe when he gets enough gold.
Wow, cheeky Blade Mail coming in. Just Blade Mails from Team IB. Team Blade Mail.
We could just call him that. That would be the shortest answer, isn't it?
But it looks like there's going to be some action coming in
There's
here
some
now.
action. He's trying to get away. He's got the sleep.
Abaddon, I
Have
don't
they
really
caught
know
him?
if that would be the hero that I would pick to fight with, but Abaddon here in the jungle, but just
Here
so
comes
many people
Wraith
coming
King.
in. Players from every team coming in all over the right.
Big stuff happening.
Instantly, Bane is down. GTB is going to die.
They get the ages away, but is it enough? Have they got enough
The
HP
split,
to take
great
on?
split there
There's
from
a Yules.
Brewmaster, but they're going to focus down onto the Abaddon. Is Abaddon
There's
going to spike up?
the ult.
Spikes up from
GTB
Abaddon.
is gone.
GTB is down. It's a 2K. Are they going to get a 3 here? Are they going to?
There's
the
a third.
3K. They're chasing. Oh, they're just trying
They
to get
really
him
want to
down.
get the Brewmaster now. They're
Brewmaster's
after
going to
him.
blink immediately. It's not enough. There he goes.
He gets the blink. Oh,
But is he
Brewmaster,
fast
well
enough to get
played.
away? I don't think he's fast enough to get away here.
No,
Tinker's
there's
right on him and
there's
down he goes.
Tinker.
4-man. 4K there. Great team fight.
The
And
only one staying alive is your Troll Warlord.
Tinker is godlike.
Look at those items on Troll Warlord though.
Oh, the Shadow Blade obviously for the survivability. He needed it early on. Looking probably here to get a Sanj and Yasha, but just the Yasha up at the moment.
Big push coming up now.
Oh, IB might be smelling blood here. They're pushing down the mid lane. In comes the Tinker, and always Tinker's going to be full health, full mana.
The Ogre's alive. Buyback from Brewmaster. They forced a buyback.
There's no
They
buyback
used
from
the
GTB.
glyph now.
Glyph is down. They're going to take these racks. But the Elder Titan is
Brewmaster's
super
back.
low. Right in the back.
Well, the Titan
Down
gets
goes-
the stun. Just in time.
Down goes the Troll Warlord. Troll is dead. There's no carry on the...
They going.
just the Brewmaster on the
Brewmaster
Radiant
comes
side.
in. Drop the
Radiant-
ulti on Brewmaster. Stun on Brewmaster.
That Brewmaster is going to...
He's dead.
He's not with us. He's not with us. He's dead.
Not anymore. Unfortunately,
Bane putting in the work,
Abaddon
getting in the
taken out.
damage, but is it enough to kill the Wraith
Not
King? No,
enough.
it's not. The Wraith King gets a huge
He has a
crit.
BKB on Viper. He's going to go after. He's looking for Tinker. Tinker
Tinker
gets a
blinks.
blink out.
Oh, and it's just...
Tinker gets a big back in.
It's just... And he's
He's-
got the Ghost Scepter.
he's going
He's
for it.
ready for the damage. He's just going to start pouring in that damage. Full...
Sleep.
With the reload, with the laser.
There
that
he goes.
Viper is not going to hit anything.
Tinker gonna go back to base, get some more mana, reload, come again.
And that's the thing. The Tinker's coming in full HP, full mana every few seconds.
There's a Desolator on the Wraith King. It took a little bit of a long time, but he's definitely got it now. Look at that, 12k, 13k ahead.
You know, the game was so even up until about the 20 kill mark, but the team fights just from Team IB just so much stronger, and the triple Blade Mail buy to counter the Viper.
But as you can see on the net worth, they're really just knocking that Brewmaster down. He was right up there on front with the Viper, bringing him down on the net worth. He's just not keeping up anymore.
You got to say that really it was that Radiance buy was a terrible choice.
I don't think it was the right buy for the game.
The thing is that Radiance, yes, while
Tinker gets the second racks. He's got it. Mid lane's raxed.
and that's it. I think that's pretty much where the game's going to go, because Tinker coming in hot in the top lane, Wraith King pushing in, buying him some time, building him some space, and
Tinker gets a blink in.
there's nothing to challenge here.
They've hexed. They've got Bane. They're going against the Troll. Do they have anything to
Is
answer?
Troll going to get lasered?
Trolls-
No. Wraith King goes down, but so does Tinker. Tinker
Tinker
instant
gets
buyback. And his huge ultimates coming in here.
Oh,
Oh,
this
that
is gonna
ET
hurt.
ultimate is huge. Everything, all the ultimates thrown. And just team Cheeky Nando's has just
Cheeky Nando's,
gotten
nothing
deleted.
to answer. Unfortunately, they're asking a question, but nothing to answer.
Those guys.
Going for the... They're going for the racks here.
There's
GG
a-
is called.
GG
That is
was
the game.
called. Cheeky Nando's decides to call it quits. Well done. Check that. Look at that. Well done to Iron Branch. RB takes a win. Convincing 54-38. Excellent win.
You got to just say, it wasn't necessarily a standout for Team IB. It was just general good play from everybody. But really, it was the Tinker coming online. I think that was where the game decided to switch over.
I have to agree with you. Once the Tinker had his blink, once he had his Aghanims, he just came into his own, did what Tinker was supposed to do. Unfortunately, I do think this bar of Radiance wasn't the best. Wasn't the best. But they put up a good fight. Let's just look at the score graph. Let's see what they got here.
Oh, just all the work coming out from GTB. Way more damage than the rest of the team as per usual, but really just Tinker putting in the hurt.
Look at that. Tinker, 42,000 damage. Really well done. Yeah. Okay. Are we still on?
Thanks.
So thank you very much. Well done to Iron Branch. Well done to Cheeky Nando's. GTB really putting on a big fight mid. But that was an excellent game. GG all around.
And thanks
And-
everybody at home for watching.
And
We
we're
hope
gonna
you
go
enjoyed the Dota 2.
And we're done. We're going to go to the prize giving now. Bye.
I don't know how many times I've